In the Loop.
Hey, yo, this is an In the Loop production, and this is season 4, episode 1. Actually, we were supposed to have one drop a couple weeks ago, but we had some minor interruptions. So you're the first guest for season 1. I got Jordyn Elyse. That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, Elyse.
Okay. If you haven't been or are not up to who Jordyn is, I caught wind of you early on with Kayla Couture or the Couture brand, things like that, in visuals. But I also saw you in Chris Aguilar's videos, and I'm like, okay. So I've been following probably for like a year.
Yeah.
And just had to reach out and get an interview with you.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good one. And then we got your best friend.
Yes,
Marie.
bestie.
Hello.
Marie. Okay. How long you guys known each other?
Oh my gosh. Since
Since
I was
we
a
were
kid.
kids.
Really?
Yeah, like
Okay.
her whole family, like I grew up with them. They babysat me. My family babysat like her family. So
Yeah.
wild.
Oh man, so y'all got stories, huh?
Oh,
yeah, definitely.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get to some of them as we get to know you. So if you're new to In the Loop, or this is your first time tuning in, we primarily interview musical artists out here, but we're definitely expanding into just the artist realm. So which means creators, YouTubers, TikTokers, apparel, producers, engineers, things like that out here in the 432, which is primarily, Midland and Odessa. I think I've had a couple of artists out of Pecos, things like that. So there's a lot going on out here.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like if you think there's nothing going on, you're just not in the loop.
You're not in the loop.
Because there's so much going on. Like there's things that you have got going on that I'm too old to attend, so I'll never attend. But for the culture is needed, like with eternal events,
Oh yeah.
the pool parties that I see footage of that you attend often, things like that. So we'll get into that. This is primarily just getting to know you and then introducing you to the community and giving you an opportunity to shine some more, because I think you're doing really good at
Thank you.
the personal brand. So
I'm trying.
I agree.
where are you from?
I was born in New York, Poughkeepsie, New York, and then around like 4 or 5, we moved down here to Midland. So I've been back and forth, Midland, Odessa. So I guess like it's my hometown. I guess.
That's wild. How are you? Okay. How did you guys, or why did you guys move from New York to?
So my grandma, she decided to move to Midland because of a guy she was talking to. So we were just like, my mom didn't want to raise me alone, so she followed, and then the rest of my family kind of followed. So I have a couple of family in New York still, and yeah.
Okay.
So we've been here.
How often do you go back to New York?
I only went once.
Okay.
I was like young. I was like 14 maybe, and that was it.
Oh, that's a good age though, because you can
So do
really
things.
take it in.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So what elementary schools did you go to out here?
Oh my gosh, I remember Bonham. No, not Bonham. Blanton. I don't remember. Like Blanton, I think. She
Where
was
in Midland or Odessa?
Odessa.
Okay.
Oh my god, I remember.
So y'all lived in Odessa for a little bit.
Midland.
Midland.
Mostly Midland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you guys meet?
Apartments.
Okay.
What's now Renew Fairmont. It was Newport back then. So
Yeah, we were little, and I guess we just like met there. So we were all like, we had like little groups, and so we just like hang out outside.
Oh, yeah, in
and
the
then I met her
apartment complex.
family.
like my cousin was her best friend, and then like
I started hanging out
we
with the
kind of
family.
just started like hanging out. So.
Yeah.
Was it like immediately getting along, or did y'all
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
fight a
Because
little
I
bit?
came around
How-
a lot. I was
Yeah.
always with them.
Yeah,
they probably got
literally
tired
like
of me, but I was always over
Thanksgiving,
there.
birthdays, Christmases.
I was
like-
basically like their family. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are like real close.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything interesting that happened in the complex that you guys remember? Or was it like pretty quiet?
No.
Pretty,
Not really.
No.
We were young.
maybe I
so
stayed in different complexes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Probably.
pretty sure it was, but it was like way back.
It was like when we were little, so it was just like
Yeah.
little girl drama.
No, I mean like just in the complex with other people. Like I lived in, I can't even remember. It was on Midland Drive. I don't know, maybe with the pecan something. I don't know. But it was like always cops there.
Oh no, it was like a nice little. It's by
Things
the
like that.
Bolero.
Where?
Bolero.
Oh, Bolero. Okay. The one on the right or behind it?
Not the first one towards like the park area, but like the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys get closer in junior high?
I think after the apartments, she had moved away, and then I had moved away for a little bit. So we kind of like we reunited. Like what?
Yeah, for maybe a couple years we kind of like distanced because I stopped being friends with her cousin, and then we kind of just met up again sometime when, like,
Probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, recently. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've been stuck together ever since.
Like,
Where did y'all see each other?
Oh my gosh, where did we see each
that Halloween party, I think.
other? Oh my god, it was a
Yeah.
Halloween party.
Okay.
Yeah. During
Yeah.
my party era.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the scenes that you are in. I had him. I think he's doing this one over here, DJ Reckless, right? I think he's DJing over here.
Oh yeah.
Him lined up to interview, and then forever eternal events, right? Who is that?
So John, he's
Okay.
the one that started it. He started with a couple more friends. I guess because he's a raver. He likes to
Okay,
rave.
that's-
And then one day, I don't remember the story really, but I just remember he just started DJing. He's like, it'd be so cool if we just bought like a rave vibe to Midland. And he just
Let's
did
go.
it. Started collabing with other people. Like, why not? That's what the pool party's with.
Yep.
Why not with Eternal? So that's how it kind of like started up.
Yeah, he's living up to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's doing good.
definitely.
Yeah, he's doing really good. I
He's-
seen even his short that he did the other day, or his reel, whoever shot it, but it was
Which one?
on Forever Eternal event. He was like having a recap, I guess, of some of the things
Oh, I
he's
haven't
done.
seen it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
think-
damn, that shit's fly. Like, he's really
He's doing
brought
it.
a yeah, hell yeah. How old is he? Do you know?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
I want to say
Okay.
he's like 22 or
20-something.
23.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
young. See,
yeah,
that's what
he's
we're.
young. Yeah.
That's like JD over here. I mean, you guys are really. Your age group is
Crazy.
Doing it.
yeah, in motion like a motherfucker. Like
gotta keep up.
it's very exactly. No, you do. Yeah, truly. It's what we needed for a long time. I mean, if
Yeah.
you've been around Midland and grown up around here, a big part of the conversation is always, what's there to do, but there's nothing to do. And then even when things are done, it's like
How what?
half-ass or dry or, like not like what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's real community driven. That's what I see with him. Like he's got the whole fucking city out there, man. Like,
Yeah.
Those pool parties are crazy.
I'm sure there's plenty of stories about those.
Oh yeah.
Were you?
I was at every single one of them.
Okay, so let me ask, how long have those been going? Were you around when they first got started?
No.
Okay.
I guess when they were starting to go like what's that word? Like they climax. Like they're at the point where like everybody started to like see them and stuff. Is when they started their first pool party, and I guess like there wasn't that many people there because they didn't really know them much. But I know they've been doing it before that. But I guess after the first pool party, it was like, oh my god, that was like crazy. Let's go to the next one, and they posted their next one, and that one was like crazy.
Got
So
it.
everybody knew about it, and then more and more people like knew about it. The more they followed them, the more like they got known.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you're not familiar with the pool parties we're talking about, it's with collaboration with Why Not, right? And then a venue out in Gardendale.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of collabs like with Bourbon Street, right? Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street, they had one recently.
Oh,
I
the
think
pool
that was a
party?
Halloween party.
And then they did Dos Amigos. The pool
Okay.
parties are just with Why Not, I think.
Gotcha.
And then
okay.
they do other stuff like the not GM. What's that one?
Drink.
Oh, they did drink too. That was fun. What party was that? The GTA party. They like
Oh
GTA.
yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
that was
Did you see
fun.
that? Yeah, that shit was.
Why aren't y'all there?
I got a 3-year-old. I'm in bed
So?
by 9:30,
I have a
10.
almost 2-year-old.
Oh, that's true. You do. So how is it having? You have a 2-year-old?
Well, he's 1.5.
1.5. Okay, that's still new.
Yeah.
The cutest little thing.
My little punk. He's
And you
crazy.
still out. You still again just being present to who you are and things like that. Like
Yeah.
how does it? Do you balance it really well, or does it get?
I try. So like I'm a really organized person. So I have my kid on the weekdays. So the weekdays I'm working, and then I have him afterwards. So I just keep it just me, like mom time.
Okay.
On the weekends, he's with his dad, either Thursday through Sunday or Friday through Sunday. And those are the times where I'm like, okay, I want to do something. I'm not going to
yeah.
waste my time just sitting around, like baby free, not doing anything. So I'm always like doing photo shoots or like going to events, doing events and stuff like that. So
What is the most favorite thing that he likes to do right now? Is
I
he
don't know.
is he cognitive yet to ask like, hey, let's do this, or
My son?
yeah, is he still?
He just likes, I don't even know. He just really like, he likes to run around and like be in everything. And
He's very clingy.
oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yeah,
he's
for
so
sure. Yeah.
clingy. Oh my gosh, he's so clingy.
What do you like to do with him? Like, what's the one thing you make sure you guys do every week?
Well, since like I work on the weekdays, we just really just go home, and then it's a really tight schedule. Like I get off at 5, so to pick him up, and then right as you get home, I want to feed him. While I'm feeding him, I want to clean up, and then after he's done, I have to put him in the bath. While he's in the bath, I'm getting ready for bed, and then around that time it's already like 8 or 9. So we're just sitting down together and just playing with his toys.
Bobbing, yeah.
Yeah, I have a tight schedule, so
Does he have a favorite food right now?
spaghetti, pasta,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. I feel like every kid like stuff like that. Like
Yeah, my son went through that. It was pasta almost every night. I'm like, son, come on. Like
that's all he wants, spaghetti.
now he's 3.
Spaghettios.
It's pizza, ramen noodles, rice, and potatoes. That's what he.
All the mushy stuff.
Yep. Do you have like a daycare you take him to or anything? Does he have?
No, it's usually just my grandma because he doesn't need to be babysat that long. So it's just like 8 to like 5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Not too bad, but I still pay for it. I feel bad, so I'm like, I'm gonna pay you for it because.
Oh, I'm sure. That's a full-time job, man.
Oh yeah.
God
I'm
damn.
paying you whatever you need. I'll give it to you. Whatever.
That's
you
why,
need.
like, if I have him, I won't even answer the phone because.
I had him for a couple of hours, and I feel
man.
like I had him for 2 days.
Yeah, I think a 1.5-year-old is crazy.
Stay watching him for sure.
Yeah.
So high school, where did you go to high school?
I went to Permian, and then I went to what's the other one? Permian and
Midland or Odessa?
what's the other one? OHS.
OHS, okay.
Permian OHS, and then I went to a private school, far west Odessa called Zion. It's like a church. It's a church, but it's also like a school.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nobody really knows about it, but yeah,
Was
I
it like
there.
some secret society type shit or?
I guess so. It was just like no one really knew about it because it's really for like the bad kids that like either got kicked out of school or their moms like are forcing them to like go to a school and they don't want to go to school. That's
okay,
like
so
their
like
last chance,
Oh, wow.
basically. But I went there just because I don't know. I just didn't want to be in high school like that environment. Around the time that I was there, it was just like
So you didn't go because you were being a bad kid?
no. Come on, no.
I know, I was about to say,
I voluntarily left. I just didn't want to be there. Like
okay.
OHS, I didn't know nobody there. Like I knew nobody. And then Permian, I knew everybody, but like around that time, it was kind of like nobody really liked me there. It was like in my era where like nobody really liked me, so I like left and I was like, I'm gonna start new. And then yeah.
Did you graduate?
No, not yet.
Okay. No, I mean,
It's because I left and I went to go do my GED in Midland College, and then when I went to do that, that's when COVID happened, and they're like, oh. Like stopped everything and I couldn't even finish. And then after COVID, they were like, yeah, you have to start all over. So I went to start all over, and then it was the best.
do you feel though, like, because you answered like that, do you feel though that it's like
Bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate people ask me that. Like, did
Really?
you graduate? I'm like, no.
Why
Not
do you
yet.
why?
I don't know. It sounds like a bad thing. Like,
Like,
oh,
has
she
it
didn't graduate. Like, she's a dropout. Like, that's what makes me feel like. And I'm just like,
Has it affected your way of life though? Like
No.
it seems like you're living,
I'm living.
pretty exactly. It seems like you're living.
yeah.
So,
But still, I'm like, no, not yet.
do you feel like in the future it could,
Benefit me?
benefit, or if you don't get it, do you feel like it could hinder you from opportunities, or like where's your?
I haven't ran
No.
into a situation where it's like, oh, you need your diploma. So, like,
Yeah.
that's why I really continue to do it.
And that's coming from a person that did graduate, because, I mean, I feel like having...
Has it benefited you? Like,
No, I mean, no. I was like,
has
no,
there been
no.
a place where like they're like, oh, you
They
need
don't
your
ask for diploma.
See?
I was just about to ask, how
Yeah.
many of your employers have ever asked for a high school diploma?
I haven't asked, not once. So,
Unless
Jo-
you're doing like bigger, like more important things.
Probably.
yeah, like accounting, business.
Oh no,
management,
exactly.
things
They're
like
definitely
that,
going to check into it.
Yeah.
But I've never, had an employee. I used to put people on the game like when I was in my 20s and be like, bro, they're never, just say that you graduated.
Yeah, they're
Just
not
they don't
gonna
even
look
ask
into
you in the
it.
interview.
Yeah.
It's going to be pop quiz, none. And people are like, no, I can't do it. I'm like, just say it. I got somebody a job because they said that they graduated. They never
Because if you
graduated. Nobody
think
ever
about
asked.
it, I mean, no one's gonna really like have their diploma on hand, so they're gonna be like, "Oh, let me see it," So
And in
I
the
need
interview-
proof.
I don't even have it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And once you're in,
Like, I don't have it.
once you're in, it's gets too much money to get you out. So they're gonna be like, "Fuck it, let's just keep going." No,
Yeah.
Eventually,
yeah.
if I do bigger things, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and do it. But
Do
I
you
just gotta
think-
pass my math. So
Oh, okay, that's not too
that's the
much.
reason I didn't do it because oh my god, I'm so bad with math.
I'm terrible.
I'm admit
at
it
math.
now. I'm bad at math. Yeah, I hate math. So I passed everything but my math, and I went 3 more times to do it, and I was like 1 point off. So I was like, I give up.
Do you think ever entertain the college route?
At first, yeah, but around that time, I was like, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Because I start to realize like there's jobs that's going to take you this many years to make this amount of money, and then there's other jobs that's going to take you like 2 years to make the same amount of money. So I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to major in. I don't know. So I just like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Where do you feel now as like a career wise that you're pursuing, or is that defined yet, or you're just
mean?
you're just like, do you know the route that you're taking, for the next
No.
10 years, or you're just kind of, hey man, let's go.
Well, I feel like this
Which is-
year made me realize like you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Truly.
Because I started off the beginning of this year way different than where I am now. Like way different.
In what way?
Like,
What do you mean?
so like I was with my son's dad. So I was in a relationship with like a 2-bedroom apartment, like with somebody. I was at a whole different store, so like a boutique. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff there. And while I was there, I was like, oh, I'm going to do this forever. I'm going to be here forever. I'm going to help her. I'm going to finance with her. Like, that was the thing I was sticking to until I wanted to move on with, like, that's where I was trying to do GTA. Oh, my God. What's it called? Like, go to college and, like, do my GED. GTA.
Okay.
Why did I say GTA? Like, cut that out. Yeah, I want to do my GED. And then stuff happened, and now I'm working at a car dealership, and now I'm doing, like, traveling for, like, photo shoots now, and then now I'm living by myself with my kids. So I'm like, now what am I doing? Like, what's next?
You're traveling for photo shoots?
Yeah, we went to Dallas last weekend.
What do you mean? Like, you're, like, contracted to go do a photo shoot?
No, this guy, he was like, hey, I want to do a photo shoot with you.
Bet.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
cool.
yeah, let's do it. And then I do like to shop at a lot of local boutiques, just like to support. So a lot of the outfits that I wear, I want to like post them and like tag them and like make them known. So that's
Is that your first photo shoot you've done? Because you've been, again, well, let's get into it. How did you first, like, how did you get involved in the Chris Aguilar, that visual? Is that the only one? Have you been in
the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay.
the only one. It's because I was working at that boutique, and he
Oh,
knew
that's
the
right.
owner,
It was in there, right?
and he was like, hey, we're gonna do a video. I want to shoot some with like a couple of girls, and we're like, yeah, whatever. And it was good for us at the time because we were gonna wear our outfits, which is from the store. So we're like, yeah, let's do it. So we were promoting him, and then he was promoting us in a way.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, yeah, let's do it, and then we did it, and yeah.
What do you think about that whole situation, like the way it played out, like him approaching and then you guys seeing it come to fruition, and now afterwards, like, do you think that was a good, exchange of energy type shit?
Like, did it benefit from us?
Yeah, was it a good experience?
That's when I first met him. That was the day I first met him, and he was pretty good. And then I feel like a lot of the girls met, like, other girls there, like, other people I did modeling, other people I did, like, other stuff. I don't know. It was good. Like, afterwards, it was just...
The video was fire. I don't know if you know what video we're talking about. The music
one
video?
with the Valentine's Day, and then we wore all those red dress. I wore that red dress.
Oh, yeah. I'd only seen that video once. I was like, I'm like I said, I'm not on really social media.
It was good. It did good on our part because we got to repost it, and he reposted it, and then he also did an opening at Drink. I don't know if you saw that.
Okay.
And it was of our video. We were supposed to be there, but something happened. We weren't able to be there, but it was good on our part and also the girls' part because they got promoted too.
I feel like both benefited it because his public image and then her public image, so they got to...
No, it was a good one. Yeah, I asked because I think that more artists could probably do something like that where they reach out to a local business or a local shop.
I feel like they should start doing that.
I think
know a lot of
more.
artists here, they're just doing their thing, but I feel like they should do what Chris was doing at the time, was like reaching out to local businesses, like other models. Same thing with Mikey. He did the same thing, like reaching out to like our models that we had at the time. And like, hey, let me collab with you, do pictures with you with my merch and stuff like that.
Do you think that there's a sustainable or even like a current scene for that? Like you mentioned models, things like that. Like before, I feel like out here, I don't want to say that it wasn't taken serious, but I think that people like you are taken more serious today, and people are approaching you in a manner of, hey, let's do business, Mm-hmm. Do you see that scene going on? Like with the models, you said car models, like, is there a scene going on with girls who are trying to occupy that space?
What do you mean?
So, like, somebody may want to be an influencer, and they're using their modeling as the avenue.
Oh, yeah.
So do you see people wanting to step into that role?
Yeah, I feel like now in this era, a lot of people are stepping into like modeling and stuff because it's going to promote what they're promoting, and then it's also promoting them in a way, so they get their audience and they get our audience.
Well, some of you, like you, I don't know if you've ever taken, not that I know, I know very fucking little about it, but I feel like you're just a natural model, like very photogenic, knowing
really? I don't think I'm photogenic.
How to capture moments, how to post the right shots, things like that. Like, again, it comes across, for me as an artist, like it's not just you posting a random picture.
Yeah, I can't just be like, okay, posting this.
No. So how's it been like with with these events that you go to, what's the scene like? If you could describe it for anybody who's watching and maybe.
Well, I've been mostly going to the Forever Eternal events because it's new to Midland. So, like, nobody really has experience, like, rave, like, party. Like, I love it because I met so many good people there. Everybody's such, like, a good vibe. Like, you're there to have a good time. You're there to, like, vibe. And so you're meeting everybody that's just, like, fun and, like, wants to meet new people. It's just fun. You're just, like... It's like a getaway. It's like your therapy.
Nice. I like that. Yeah. Have you gone to them? Have you gone to?
I forced her to some.
Yeah. My time there was pretty fun. I was like, I'm not really a rager, but she kind of like threw me into it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I knew nothing about like raving, and I like met them, and that's all they played. It's
There's
so
some
fun.
amazing people that we've met along the way, and we've became friends with them. So
yeah, the Forever Eternal people are amazing. They're so sweet.
Yeah, I think the character of people. Who put on, or try to bring that energy is just really good. Like, it's just good people all around. Yeah. I mean, some of the music artists, hip hop's a little aggressive, so it's like, man, I'm too old for that shit. But, I'm just like, man, I want to be, definitely, yeah, exactly. Like all day. There's no reason.
That's why I like going there. It's different. It's not just like, oh, guns and da da da.
Yeah, or like, tension in the room.
Yeah,
or
you're just vibing.
Like
You're
club,
just like, like if you go and you look at the crowd, like if you just take a moment to look at the crowd, there's just people just like by themselves, just like vibing. Like I love that feeling.
Yeah,
you're not judged. You're just sitting there and just like doing your own thing. There's people like going crazy, and there's people just sitting there just like. Ooh, it
looks like us almost started like worshiping, like they got their hands up and everything. At first time I went and like someone was literally like putting their hands up, and I'm like,
yeah, that's all they do. They're just like,
oh wow.
But I had never been to an event like that, and they're like, oh no, that's normal, like they do that, and they're like,
oh, they had to talk you through it. It's okay, girl, don't run, don't run.
That was like my first time being around that.
You're all like this, oh shit.
I was like, look at this.
But yeah, they're really good people.
Is there? I don't know if you can talk about. I do. I mean, I like shrooms. Is like psychedelics a part of the EDM community or no?
Well, I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get canceled for this. No, just kidding. I feel like, oh my gosh, right now, yeah, shrooms. I know a lot of people that do shrooms. It's not really like weed anymore. Like back then, it was more like everybody's just smoking. Now it's just like shrooms and like. Coke. A lot of people are doing Coke.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I swear, it's all people do now. It's just like Coke.
The irony, because I posted that.
No, I swear. Don't touch me right now.
Delete that. No, I get it.
No, to be honest, yeah.
I've like Coke made a comeback or what?
I think so.
You'd be surprised.
As soon as I started going to those eternal events and like meeting those people, meeting new people, and going to like after parties and stuff like that, they're
vibing.
They're out there living their life, doing shrooms and.
Have you ever done shrooms?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever done shrooms?
I want to.
Okay.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
How is it?
A whole season 1 or half of season 1, I was on shrooms the whole time doing the interviews.
Oh my God. How's it feel?
I really enjoyed it.
Some people make it sound like, oh, you're seeing stuff, and you're like, and then the other people are like, oh, it's like when you're smoking.
They're like panicking. Some people have their knees to their chest, and they're just like
scared. It's definitely dependent upon where you are, like mentally, I guess, emotionally in that moment. You got to set. There's some for some people it's recreational. All right, I'm gonna have a good trip. For some people, it's actually like a spiritual thing. Like, so you set an intention. It's a ritual. Before you meditate on something, then you take it. So I just try to plant good good vibes, and so I take them. I'm always having a good time.
Yeah, I feel like this era is just a big rave era. Everybody just wants to
good experience. Yeah,
take stuff and feel stuff and vibe.
No, I enjoy it. I haven't done them probably in like 2 years because I used to microdose like for months, like every day. So you take a small dosage. Yeah, and it just makes, for me, I'm always in my head. I don't know about you, but there's always something going on in my head. And it's like I got to calm down. And sometimes it's hard to be present. Mm-hmm. So it allowed me to just really be present with people because you don't just hear their voice. You like can feel what they're, describing or speaking. And it's like... You're just like one. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. If you take a lot of them, then you'll trip balls for sure. Seeing shit.
I'll experience that once in my life, like ecstasy or something.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I haven't done that. No.
Well, live a little bit for one day.
That's right. No, I think the probably most extreme. So I'm talking about it more now is ayahuasca and DMT. They're like some root or some Amazon plant blah blah blah.
Probably
I
like
don't
a
know.
TikTok viral thing, something that's going
Yeah,
on.
I went up to like Costa Rica into some mountains with some shamans and
Oh.
things like that. So it's like
What?
that's about as far as I'll go for that. But I try not to do too much. I like living life sober, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. You know, I like experiencing
I
life.
say it all the time. We are in Midland, downtown Midland. What was I about to say? I say that all the time. Like, you can still have fun without like being drunk or like high or something. I say that all the time. Some people are like, no, you have to drink. I'm like, no, I can sit here and
I mean, that still is the scene out here. I mean, how many bars, how many clubs, how many, like, it's still something that is not going to go away anytime soon or things like that. So I like the fact of the new bars, like, why not? Even like this,
Santa.
La Santa, yeah, that shit, I need to go. I
It's
still haven't
live,
gone. It
yeah.
looks fire. Have you
Why
gone?
not? Yeah. Why not's my fave though.
It's they bring a vibe like again that we didn't have out here.
Yeah.
And I think that your era, your generation was fucking craving, you know, which is like what In the Loop is. It's just a way to incorporate and give you guys an opportunity to be, I hate to say it like that, be seen like you want it or asking for it or need it, but it's just another platform to
Being like noticed.
being noticed. So do you think that, or what do you see with branding and personal branding for yourself? Like, do you think you're a personal brand? Like, when I reached out to you for an interview, what were your thoughts? Like,
I really thought you saw me as like with the boutique I was at, because a lot of people like what's that word?
misinterpreted?
Misinterpreted me as like being like the owner of the boutique, which
Oh,
I
okay.
get that a lot. So I was like, no, that's what she,
Yeah.
see, everybody thinks
Yeah.
that. I wasn't. I was just her like assistant. I was there for a very long time, so I bet everybody thought that I was like.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, that's what I thought. So I was like, I don't have a brand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I just saw you briefly in the visual and then, of course, followed the rabbit hole and saw, I'm like, oh, okay, no, she's doing her own thing. Like,
Yeah, after that, like after I left that boutique, I started being like my own person, doing my own stuff, my own promoting, and then put myself out there.
yeah, no, you're killing it.
Thanks.
Yeah, because like even with that, people could probably attach their identity to what you were doing with that, and if it no longer existed, it might be hard to recreate or pivot. You know?
Yeah, for a while, like, oh, you're that girl from the boutique, you're that girl, you're that girl, you're that girl. I'm like, yeah. And now I'm kind of drifting away from it and like, oh, yeah, I have you on Instagram or I have you on Snapchat. And
Do you think that that's a route you might take, like having a boutique? Because you were doing
Me
really
having a
well.
boutique?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm still in a position where I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I really want to do lashes,
Okay.
but I feel like every single girl out here does lashes, makeup and lashes.
There's quite a few. Yeah.
A lot.
It
So I
has
feel like
blown
it's
up. It's like barbers, not in a negative way, but
like for
you know.
guys, like barbers, like
Yeah.
everybody's a barber. So like, do I really want to do lashes and be like everybody else? And I don't know what I want to do.
I don't know. You know, people might just vibe with you, and you can provide a vibe, and then you might
Yeah, because I want
Do
to
really
do
well.
lashes, sell my own products, also do lashes.
I like that little shop on Midkiff in Illinois. It's a pink right next to the 7-Eleven that sells lashes. Do you know them?
Oh, Peaches.
Peaches.
something?
Peaches and no, not peaches.
Peaches and cream.
Is it? Isn't it?
Peaches and
Something
Oh,
Peaches.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something Peaches.
Have you
I'm
ever
not
been in
sure.
there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I like
It's a
it.
good
in there.
one.
I've been there.
I like the layout and the.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is a good brand. I think the owner's out of Lubbock. So I'm like, dude, this could be so much more.
Yeah.
Have you seen that artificial intelligence, the robot that's doing people's eyebrows and lashes?
Oh yeah, I have.
That shit's
Have
wild.
you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's scary. I feel
Yeah.
like it's scary.
Yeah,
It's like,
somebody was
what if they
saying-
mess up and then like, ooh, that's
What
scary.
if I gotta sneeze or something? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we gotta sneeze. I didn't think about that.
Somebody in the comments was like, what? Something about Final Destination.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to think that.
See,
Yeah.
no, you won't catch me over there.
No, heck no. What's it been like when people reach out to you for photographs? Like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Are you like welcoming, or is it still something you're?
It's still kind of new to me, kind of like doing photo shoots. But the people I have worked with so far, I know them or knew of them, or I've seen them at the Eternal events. When you go to the Eternal events, that's all you see is like photographers
Okay.
and videographers, and I know a lot of them just because I see them out there, or from my boutique, the boutique. Oh my god, I can't believe I said
So
that.
yeah, man, you're there for a while then.
I
So yeah, a lot of
was.
people know. So how long? Like 5 years or what?
At the
Associated
boutique?
with it? Yeah.
I was there for 2 years.
Okay, that's
I
a long
think.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
I want to ask more questions about that, but it's okay. We don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not get into the boutique thing because it's yeah.
Yeah, you were if you could represent a brand like that, I think you were carrying it well like that. Again, that's why I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I
she's
put my
gonna
heart
kill
and
it.
soul into that boutique. I loved it. I still love it to death. I love her. She's such a good person. So good vibe. She was always out there. Like one thing I like that boutiques do is go out there and like do things. And, like the Chris thing, like we did that, and then yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely not just in the background.
Yeah.
She was definitely in the community for sure. I need to interview her at some point.
Odessa Midland did. We did that podcast. I don't know if you've seen it. I was on
No.
there with her. It was a while ago.
Okay.
It was like last year.
Okay. Oh, you were on there?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were like the assistant. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any brands you want to link up with now, like, or as you
I'm not sure.
grow in your own brand? Like, do you see yourself representing like Fashion Nova and shit like that? Do you wear Fashion
Oh, I
Nova?
hope. I wish. I wish I could get there. Yeah.
What do you
like
think
that.
about this whole personal brand influencer age? I mean,
I like it. Like being your own person. Like it's more of a confidence thing. So if you're doing that, like that just shows you're confident in yourself.
you say you're not online much?
No, I dispatch, so I'm always like busy.
Oh, okay. For the oil field?
Yeah.
Hell
for the
yeah.
trucks and stuff.
Okay.
So I rarely go out and.
No, that's
I'm
a
never
lot.
posted.
My sister
Yeah.
dispatches,
Yeah, you're on call 24/7.
and you
so,
are.
Yeah.
Oh, truly. How do you like that?
It's good. It keeps me busy. It was difficult at first, but I mean, the money's there, so.
Yeah, no, that's the yeah, exactly. And there's definitely a demand for it out here. It's crazy right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's the other thing I think with you building or people building their personal brand is there's so many people who have migrated into Midland and Odessa
Yeah.
that are not from here. Like, I don't know how many stories I hear, whether it's New York, Australia, Europe, of course,
Cali.
California, Florida,
Cali.
New York. I met this Cuban lady out of New York. She was my Uber driver. I'm like,
What?
how do you even hear about Midland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one guy was another guy from New York. He was my Uber driver. He said he was a bellboy for a hotel, and this guy from here would travel to New York. So he finally asked him, well, what do you do? And then he put him on the game that there's so much work out here. He moved his whole family out here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
The oil field.
9 times out of 10, it's somebody not native from here.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this because you said it with your mom. This is funny. 9 times out of 10, when I meet a girl or something who's not from here, the next question I'll be like, "What's his name?" And they just start laughing because
What's
they're
his
like,
name? What? What do you mean?
"Well, because they came here for a guy.
Oh,
They followed the
yeah.
guy,
My grandma.
and they're
did
like,
that.
How many times I've heard that? Literally, when I meet people, and I'm like, "Oh, what brought you out here?" Because they're like, "Oh, I'm from, Dallas or whatever." I'm like, "But Midland."
but
Like,
Oh my gosh, people ask me that all the time. Like, you came here, like to Midland. Like, I had no say. I had no choice.
Like
I just
whenever
followed
we
my
were in
mom.
Dallas too, they were like, "Where y'all from?"
Oh,
And then
yeah.
we were like, "Midland." They're like, "Where's that?" Exactly. Don't go
Like,
over
where's
there.
that?
the other side though is I think that something is happening out here, like just on a larger scale. So many people want to leave Midland. So many people want to go do something out of Midland or have a new start out of Midland. And I'm like, what if you're supposed to be here though?
Yeah.
What if this is
Yeah.
where you're supposed to thrive and where you're
Yeah.
supposed to recreate what we need? So like, I don't know if you guys keep up with like politics or anything like that, but
No.
the election or the bond that we just had, there are these stats that came out that said 30 and under is the most registered voters, but they didn't go vote. And I feel like, yeah, because we don't want to play that game, or y'all don't want to
Yeah.
play their game. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't even want to
I noticed that.
participate.
We just don't even like.
It's like, all right,
Go
whatever.
there.
Y'all do what y'all do, But you guys could change the culture out here and change the way things are done and things like that. So like for me, I'm 39. All I feel like I can do is, how can I serve y'all? How can we make it better for you guys? What are you trying to create? Because it is time that Midland, Odessa has some type of energy shift. Like, I know it's always going to be dominant oil and things like that, but like with Forever Eternal Events is doing, like, yes, like, let's do more. Like,
Yeah, I
there's
feel like during this year and last year, it's been happening is like with Why Not, and then Forever Eternal, and then for La Santa. Like, it's growing more. Podcasts, a whole bunch of podcasts now, modeling, a whole bunch of modeling, local businesses too. Like, they're just doing their thing and like making Midland more than just an oil field.
more attractive for sure.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if you guys follow the Facebook group Maybe in Midland and Odessa. Do you follow them? I might butcher it up, but what I've learned is that they purposefully put together like numbers and metrics and stats out here, and then they go approach businesses that maybe wouldn't come into Midland, Odessa, because like Midland, Odessa is considered, I guess, what they would call like a B market. So like big brands don't come here because they're like, it's a small town. What am I?
Yeah, like nothing's
But
there.
we spend a lot of money. That's all there is to do out
Yeah,
here.
basically.
So these guys go out and like, I think Black Rifle Coffee was one of them, where they said, hey, no, we have a market where you can make money here.
Oh, yeah.
Please come out here. So they're going out and bringing these businesses
That's good. We need that.
right? That would
need that.
wouldn't normally give us a second look, but now they're giving it. I mean, what La Hacienda has done over the last 10 years has changed the game out here.
yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
Oh my god.
it had been a while before major artists, mainstream artists were coming down.
People are coming here now, like Ludacris and OT.
I mean, that Mexican OT. Oh, yeah, yeah. So who went to that? You said you did?
She
How
did.
was that? Describe it. Like, it
I wish
looked
I
packed
would've-
as hell.
Yeah.
It was, and it was very hot.
It was sold out.
I was in the front, and it got so hot that I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in the back. But it was fun. I liked it. He was here not too long ago, back in March actually, and he performed at La Playa, I believe.
Okay.
Or the club next to La Playa, somewhere in Odessa. But I didn't know him at the time, and so like I wasn't really, like feeling him. But I knew like that one song La Cobra, because that one's like
yeah.
real popular. But around this time, like I started listening to his music more, and yeah, it was live. Like my
was a
whole
good
family
show?
was there. Yeah,
I heard a couple of things. Like, it was only there for like an hour.
it was only there for an hour, but that's usually how it goes. Like they have like pre-performers. Migs was there.
Yes, nice.
Chris Aguilar, a couple others, and then finally he performed. So, but it was.
It was a good
fun.
show? He
Yeah,
puts
I
on a good
liked
show?
it.
Yeah, he
Her
looks
show
like
was
he's...
nice.
Everyone said
I
like
went
towards
to-
the end that they were like throwing things, but like they were just because he was like, oh well, if y'all want me to sign something, throw them up here, and so
okay.
people
Why
were
would
throwing
you say that?
shoes,
Why would you
shirts,
say
yeah,
that?
like literally.
No, don't say
So,
that. Why would you say
I
that?
would throw my phone, take a picture.
yeah, they give it back to you.
Yeah.
That's a real viral scene.
And then everyone went to La Santa after, right?
Yeah,
It was
everyone like
popping.
literally walked to La
It was
Santa. That
popping.
was so
Yeah, that's
fun.
why when I saw that La Santa was, well, first off, being built, I didn't know what the hell it was. It looked futuristic as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
Me too. I was like,
I knew
what is that?
I knew it was gonna be an extension. I guess I don't know if it's the same owners or not, but I feel like it would funnel from La Hacienda.
That's what I thought too. It looked like they were trying to like connect the two, but I was like, oh,
But
I
it
know
sounds
what
like
it
that's what's
was.
happening, because after, where do you go after those shows?
yeah.
It was
yeah.
smart because that's the owner. The La Hacienda is the owner of La Santa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was smart of them to do that. It was
No, I
so
think so.
smart.
I'm
'Cause,
like,
after party
yeah.
at La Santa.
Exactly,
You just
that's
go
the
walk
concept.
there.
And then like at 11, so everyone was like, La Santa, and so
That
I
was
heard
so
they were
smart.
they maybe it could just be a rumor, but I heard that they had a like some type of studio in there in La Santa. Is that
I have no idea.
no? Okay.
I know they're making a lounge
Okay, maybe that was it.
upstairs. How
Got
I
it.
found out about it was from Kendra, the DJ.
Okay.
Ken Drizzle, you know who Ken Drizzle is?
I don't.
She's the main DJ at La Santa, and she
Okay.
was posting about it. I was like, what is that? But she DJs there all the time. I was like, oh, okay, I want to go over there. And I went over there, and it was pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
it
not like
looks-
a club, like party club. You have to have like maybe like a group of people to be there, right? It's not really like a.
I mean, even if it's just two people,
They're
or,
making it
like,
as a
you
club.
know, yeah, they're making it like a nightclub because they sell food there too. So and
Yeah,
on
that's what I wanna
Sundays,
go
they even,
try.
I think Sundays they have like banda playing. So
Okay.
but it's live. Like they have the inside bar, the little inside sections, and then
Oh, they have
outside.
outside. I
Yeah,
haven't
they
been
have like
really
the
outside.
fireplaces, and so you can sit down.
Yeah, I
and
saw
chill.
that.
They
I'm
have
like,
jacuzzis
yeah,
too,
looks-
right?
Yeah, jacuzzis.
I want to try that.
That's why
Yeah.
even now, like for date night, there's more to do than just going on the
yeah.
loop and
Yeah.
choosing something. It's like, man, there's
Like,
so
we
much
can go
more.
to Synergy or we can go to Valera. Which
Yeah.
one you want?
Even Why Not too. I know Why Not has like food too. I tried their food. Oh my god, their food's amazing.
Yeah.
Like on Thursdays, you can go and just sit at their little bar and then at their chairs just eat and drink.
And Sundays they have karaoke. So
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite spot to eat in Midland? That's like a go-to. Maybe not favorite, but a go-to when you're.
like
Is it a food truck? Is it a restaurant? Is it fast food?
I'm always Ubering, like Uber Eats.
Okay.
Because I don't have time to get out.
I like Mexico on wheels.
Oh my gosh, Mexico on Wheels. If you have not tried Mexico on Wheels, I swear by Mexico on Wheels. It's a food
Their
truck. but you
tacos?
can- yes.
Do
I'm always
you?
promoting them.
I think I got they do the Vida noodles there, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think
had
I
one.
would. Well, I haven't tried them personally, but I think they do.
I get it all the time. She sees
If
me get it all
not,
the
Wall
time.
Street does too. Wall
Street Cuisina, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That and what's that one place I always go to? Roadhouse by.
She loves Roadhouse.
Oh my gosh, I'm always
Oh yeah. What do you usually get?
the steak, mashed potatoes, and like corn and just like basic.
Yeah, that's like a classic.
The classics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would get the chicken fried steak.
There's a lot. I mean,
always
like
there.
downtown. I mean, of course, we got. There's this place right here at the corner. I don't even know what it's called.
think it's,
Teresitas. No, not
yeah.
Teresitas. Is it?
Well, there's a Teresitas. I think it's somewhere around this,
No, it could
this
be.
block. And then there's the Mariscos place or something.
Oh yeah,
like
and
that.
then yeah.
Yeah. And then
I need to go
forgot
out
the other
more.
one.
I definitely try to find local, if I can.
Support local. I always say that. Support.
Sometimes I'll go. Like the other day, I went to Chicken Express for the first time.
Really? How'd you like it?
It was good. I like the chicken.
Yeah,
I'd say no. I
Their
usually
chicken
get the
is good.
okra from something like that. The tea, like, do you guys go to HTO?
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll get sweet tea there. Like, where do you go for your go-to drink? What's your go-to drink?
I'm a Starbucks girly.
Okay,
Every
Starbucks.
single person knows that about me. Like I'm
Yeah.
obsessed
What about
with
you?
coffee.
Go-to drink?
Alcohol.
Yeah, I like alcohol, literally. I know y'all offered a shot, so we got
We're
it.
still waiting.
No, yeah, alcohol, and then I guess Starbucks. Like every time
always
you
saying
think
Starbucks
Starbucks.
spiked.
I have
Yeah.
the points and everything.
Gotta put
I
all those
tried
tequila in there.
Leyenda, the new
Oh,
coffee
that's the one I
shop.
was trying to remember. Yeah, did you go by? Yeah.
I went there one time because I met the owner. He's also the owner of or not co-owner, the co-owner of Basin Brunch too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was like, "Go try it," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I tried it. It was so good.
I like the vibes. Have you been to Lisco's down here?
I heard about it, but no.
It's this Bank of America building down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good vibe. It's like 70s. They got like an old TV from the.
Actually, I think
yeah.
I seen that whenever I was walking over there. I was like, oh, that's cool.
That's
I tried-
one thing I need to ask Ryan, but usually Sundays was the best option. But it is like to do a Thursday or Friday night. So we'll do the podcast and then go down and then go out there, and just kind of
should
hang
do
out.
Have like little mics.
See there, you see.
She's been talking about doing that actually.
Yeah, you know,
You
like,
should totally
my
totally
That's
do it.
what I was
like
You
on
would kill
TikTok.
it.
Have you ever go on TikTok and they like go around like random people and they're like, "What's your like?" Just like random
Oh,
questions.
see, that's your thing.
I want to
Yeah.
do that.
You should totally. You
I
should do
would.
it
Like,
if
what's
you're
your
feeling
pet
it.
peeve with guys? And they'll like say something or like
'Cause-
something stupid.
Because that's what we don't have out here, and I don't know if people just don't have.
That's my next thing.
But you,
I'm gonna start doing that because
do
no
that
one
in
does that
20
here. I'm like, I'm gonna do that because I'm always out anyway, so I want to make it fun and be
and you
like,
seen they've been, or at least for me, they've been promoting that little microphone like crazy
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
I saw
bought
you
it.
promote it too.
I
I was
bought
like,
it.
oh yeah, we need to get
It
that.
works like
It does,
really good. I'm
yeah.
like, damn, this picks up. It's
It's cheap.
crisp. It's like $5, $5 and you get 2 mics with the little.
See, look, we could make
That'd
out
be
the
so
hood, girl.
fun.
No.
Make it out. She said, I'm waiting on you. Come on.
Just all get it together.
Get it
You
together.
think I want to dispatch round? No,
You did best for her.
trying my
That's for the-
best.
Oh, that's so good.
One who gave me that idea was the owner of Why Not. He's like, you need to have like a camera on
You
you and
see?
just record everything and
Oh,
everywhere
there
you
you
go.
go.
I was like, I should do that, and that's why I was like, I should start doing the things that they do on TikTok.
'Cause you do
Dallas
have-
would have been a good
Oh,
place
Oh,
to
yeah.
start. I was hoping
so
she
many people
had
were
it
talking to
before.
us, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You do have that presence again as you're watching your feed or your grid or anything else. It's like, oh yeah, like you carry what do you call it? Not like a presence, but like this vibe with you, this aura with you. You know what I'm
Aw,
saying?
She
everybody
Like,
says
carries
that
herself
about
really
me.
well, and
Yeah.
I've always told her
Thanks.
that.
Everyone
Like,
always says that about me. I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm
so I think
glad
the
to hear
interviews,
that.
if you did that, it'd be fire. I think people would fucking eat it up,
Yeah.
man. And we don't really
It'd
have
be
again. Do what?
It'd be fun.
No, I think you should do it. I think you should get
With
a
her too,
sponsor
she's
for the
funny, so-
545. Do what?
She's funny too, so
once
her
I'm
being with me.
comfortable, I start.
I know. I feel like you needed your
Level
shot, and then you'd probably
Yeah,
be
we're
like
just shot that.
chopping it up. No. Ryan, how much time we got? I just want to make sure. Okay.
You're at 45 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, let's
Hey.
go, man.
It's been
I've been
45.
doing
Yeah.
good. No,
Dang, what? It feels like 5 minutes.
I swear.
Sure
I'm like,
has.
dang, how much longer do we got?
Part
I'm
2.
trying to take that. No, and when we did season 1, I cut it at an hour, and people were like, "I need some more." And so season 3 was like an hour and a half, and people were still saying, "I want some more." I'm like, "Damn, that's a long time." But once you get going, I mean, like this right now, we're just kind of getting familiar with each other, things like that. But you can go ask about politics. I don't know if you guys are in politics or if you pay attention. Like, what's your thing that you delve into that you think nobody would know about you? Like, do you go down rabbit holes of some sorts, whether it's TV shows or
What do you mean?
do you go like
Huh?
I was asking the same
like
Oh,
do
yeah,
you
go
have like so I like to consume content like about weed. Do you have something that you is about you like
interested in?
lashes, nails, horror movies, serial killers. I
Oh,
mean,
like what I'm into right now?
yeah. What are you into? Yeah.
Coffee. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm really just
Like
I
when
said,
you get online, what do you?
Oh, what am I looking at?
Yeah. What are you
Oh,
looking at?
Fashion. I'm such a fashion
Okay.
person. I'm always like looking at fashion.
Who are you
stuff.
onto right now? Like
What do you mean?
the brands.
Definitely Fashion Nova. It's really like local boutiques from like Dallas, like Houston. They're
Okay.
on my timeline, so I'm like looking. Or Pinterest. I don't know if anybody's on Pinterest now, but I'm always on Pinterest. And I'm looking at like fashion stuff.
Are you on Pinterest, Ryan?
Anybody else on Pinterest?
You on Pinterest? No,
Just me.
personally. Yeah, personally. No.
Well, y'all need to try Pinterest. It's like a
Got it.
yeah.
What do you think
Pinterest
about this
thing.
TikTok shop that's
I like it.
popping up?
They're
poppin'.
like promoting the little emotional journal so bad.
Oh,
That and
They're
the
doing-
chamoy pickle thing.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
that everywhere. I was so annoyed.
Did you see they're doing $1 million a week on that journal?
No way.
I bought that motherfucking thing after. I'm like, God damn it, I might as well buy it. It was like $8.
Say through the pickle. I was like, I might as well buy it. It's
So
everywhere.
how have you been feeling after that? No, I'm just kidding.
How do you feel?
Are you okay?
good?
Are you okay? No, right? Because every ad was like, before I bought this, I didn't think, and now
Yeah.
my
I was
life is
depressed.
fucked up. Like, yeah, I'm so
Maybe I
depressed.
should or something, but
Did you buy it?
No,
No?
not
Oh, man.
yet.
Did you buy it?
that's
Did you
what-
buy
did you buy it?
I
Nah.
scroll like every 2 or 3 TikToks. It's like my life has changed. Blah, blah. I'm like, maybe I do need it. Like,
Bitch.
I didn't think I was.
I was looking at that
fucked up.
journal too. I was like, what's it really about? Like,
I need Jesus.
No, really. I texted my family. I was like, yeah, we're going to church next week.
No, that's what else has been going around? Like, what's on y'all's feed? What's on your feed that keeps popping up? This doesn't give me an idea into your FYP.
I'm a troll. It's a lot of funny things.
yeah, she
so,
has funny stuff on there.
like, I'm
Like
like,
what?
I
What?
want to say I ain't shit, but you know.
What's the
Toxic
last video?
stuff.
What's the last video you liked? Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
She has a funny stuff on her For You page. Because I know on TikTok, it's like things you're mostly like looking at.
Yeah.
She's looking at all the like funny stuff.
like my repost.
Yeah, let's go. Let's start there.
It says,
Let's start there. No.
it says POV. You're the friend with a dirty mind and can't hear for real.
What? He said, can he get some head from me? He said headphones. Oh, I thought he said headphones.
She showed me that.
Me, like, I can't hear for shit. Like every now and then, like I'm here, like on my phone, like
Oh
zoned
my
out.
gosh, we were in Dallas. I was like telling her a story, and she's like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Irene, did you not hear what I said?" She was like, "Yeah, I did." I'm like, "Okay, what did I say?" And she was like,
What did you
it
say?
again." all of Dallas. She's like, "Huh? I'm like,
Are
"Bro."
you? Do you share stuff a lot?
Yeah.
Like when you come across something? Yeah.
Yeah,
To who?
definitely.
Is it just
Me.
her?
Her, my best friend Leslie too. I have like 3 best friends: her, America, and Leslie.
What about-
But she's been the longest that I've known. So.
Okay. What was the last thing they shared with you? What was the last thing she shared with you?
Actually,
Oh my god, show it! Show it! I
Let's
was
see.
crying. I was
So funny.
crying. I sent her funny stuff. I'm always on my phone.
it was on Instagram.
Yeah,
What are y'all on more today?
I'm an
it-
Instagram girl.
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
Or no, Facebook and TikTok. Sorry, I'm not really.
Yeah, you're
on
always on
Instagram.
TikTok.
What was this?
Let me see.
So this guy was having a nightmare.
Oh no. He was fighting for his whole life. He's just laughing at
In
his
his sleep,
ass.
he was like, "Ugh."
Has that ever happened to you?
Oh, I cried. It's 'cause
It has.
So
That's-
the guy was at least sleeping, and he was having a nightmare. So
That's
he
fucked
was sleeping, and the girl's like, "Hello, are you okay?" He wakes up. He's like, "Yeah, I was going."
Nah, it's fucked up. My toddler, I don't know why. Maybe it's some of the stuff he's watched, but for the last like month, he's been having a couple of nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be like, "I'm right here, puppy. I'm right here," and I have to pet him. And
That scared me. Oh my god.
I actually had a nephew. He would always fight, like literally, like swing. in
Oh
his
shit!
sleep.
Damn.
It was King. I would be like,
No way.
okay. So one time, like he was just talking to himself, and I looked at my friend. I was like,
Is
Desiree.
he all right?
You good?
One time I was on FaceTime with Desiree too, and she like out of nowhere, just King just slapped her. Like I don't know, it was funny.
Does your son slap you? Yeah.
Oh my god, he's one of those crazy sleepers that flips and then puts your foot on their
Oh,
head.
yeah.
And,
I
like,
call him a
hits
Sour
you.
Patch Kid because
He's sour and sweet.
yeah, once he realizes like he
In public,
like,
he's just sweet little like baby, and then in private, he just wants to like hit everybody and bite everybody, and
Puts on a show.
yeah.
Is he? Can you tell now? Is he more like you or the dad?
I don't know. He's still like showing his personality now.
Okay.
He's barely a year and a half, so he's barely like.
he learned the word hot.
Yeah, he's on this thing now. He just says hot to everything. He's like hot, hot, hot. I'm like, yeah, hot. He's barely like starting to talk now. So it's
Okay.
just like random words.
Did you ever like watch videos with him?
Like kid video. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
like
he loves
just-
that stuff
yeah.
all the time. He's not really an iPad kid yet, so
Okay.
like he's really just like in the world. And when I'm on my phone, he loves to like get a chance.
Oh, sweet.
Like,
No,
on phone,
that's
so we're
cool.
just,
I'm
like-
glad you said that. Yeah, the iPad kids. That shit.
I'm trying not to
With
be one of
hers?
those moms.
With her, she'll put on like what's that guy's name?
Oh, Steve and Maggie.
I don't know, one of the kids shows. But with me, whenever I'm babysitting him, we watch Grey's Anatomy. He loves he loves Grey's Anatomy. Like I look over, he's just like interested, like into the TV.
But he's with me. Like I have to put on like cartoons and stuff. Like Rachel. Do you know who Rachel is? I feel like
Miss
she's like so
Rachel?
popular right now. Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
She's all the baby stuff.
She got a soft voice, or
Yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
on that or like Coco. I hate Coco Melon, but I try to put it on.
Yeah,
Something.
Coco Melon is the Coco Melon generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to go on Coco Melon. I try to do like the learning stuff. And yeah, just when he's crying, if he's crying or if he's eating, I'll put it on for him. But if he's not, he's enjoying his life, I won't put a TV on or something.
Yeah, it grabs her attention like no other. I mean, it's almost like instant,
It's
like
just my life.
hypnotized,
The
man.
music, the animation. Or
Have you seen the hip hop ABCs?
No. I
The
don't think so.
this I forgot. I gotta look it up. But it's like this huge channel, so it's like all through the lens of hip hop, but it's teaching a whole bunch of stuff.
What?
Yeah, I put that on for my son a little bit.
You
I
have
tried
to share
to-
with us so we can get him into
For
culture
a minute,
too.
I was
No.
doing like the little dancing plants or like dancing
Oh,
like
yeah.
fruits and stuff. He loved that when he was a baby. All the music and then just like dancing. And then he got bored of it, so I had to change it up.
Got it.
He
So
loves-
what's the show you're watching right now?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't watched Netflix in a while.
there's not something you're binging right now. No, I'm binging
Not
on
now,
no?
but I was on like Lucifer.
Okay.
Lucifer was my favorite. What other one was I watching? I miss Orange is the New Black. The
Okay.
That's a
little-
good one.
That was my favorite. I was on that one like crazy.
So are you Netflix, Amazon, Hulu? What's your
Netflix
Netflix.
right now is the only thing I really be on.
Okay.
so.
I have all of it, but Netflix
Riverdale.
or
You
Disney
guys-
Plus.
do what?
Disney
Plus.
Plus?
Now you got
Yeah.
to right with the
Yeah.
kids. Yeah.
I love vintage like stuff, like the vintage like princess movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, I'm on those.
I
All
love
Okay.
Little
the
Mermaid.
Disney movie, all like old Disney movies. I love those. Love them.
Do you ever go? Do you watch them and ever catch something that you didn't catch before as a kid?
Like,
Yeah.
wow, I didn't realize that. Or like, I can't pinpoint one right now, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, oh damn, they said that in there.
Yeah.
I still think Scar was trifling.
Oh, no.
Lion King.
I'm like, how do you introduce that to kids at that
Yeah,
age? You know,
like-
what if a kid looks at him and be like, I want to be Scar.
yeah.
Fuck everybody.
That's funny.
No,
Okay,
it's
Scar.
it's interesting, like the level of entertainment, I guess, even for kids that have gone from like what you're saying, the vintage Disney to, man, I can't even keep up with how much stuff is going on like for kids. I'm like, I try to get my son to do long form, so if there's short form type stuff, I'm like, hey son, like let's do long form. I'll let you watch a movie or a show, like, but because he's 3, and I had to get him a phone just so I could talk to him and check up on him, but. He got his YouTube on there, and it's just like that boy be on YouTube, man. He's like his own. He's on Call of Duty. He's got an older sister,
Dang.
19. So on my phone, I got Call of Duty, and he be killing it.
A 3-year-old?
Me too.
A 3-year-old.
Oh, me too.
He'd be
Dang,
in the
I wanna
back,
meet
and
him.
all I hear would be like, "Watch out, bro!" And I'm like,
What? Put him on the
I'm like,
podcast
how
right
did you get
now.
on live? Like, what the hell? No, Dad, look at my guns. Dad, look at my guns. I'm like, what the hell? I try not to regulate it so much because I'm like, okay, that's you bonding with your sister.
Right.
You know, I'll let it slide,
Yeah.
but I can't believe he's playing it. Like he plays Dad in Minecraft on my phone. He kills it on Minecraft
Dang,
too.
no, Minecraft. I
There's like
forgot about
zombies on Minecraft.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Take some skills.
I try to go backwards. Like I want him to know all the older stuff, like the old Disney stuff, movies, songs, R&B songs, like the 2000s
Oh, really?
songs.
Okay.
I want him to know all the old stuff because
And
that's
she's
how I
a-
grew up.
I was gonna say she's a whore for 2000s.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite R&B, or what do you put on? Like, what's a go-to? The singer, not the music.
Oh,
but-
like-
I mean the song. But
Mm,
you still listen to R. Kelly?
yeah. Like more like Akon, Chris
Okay.
Brown stuff, old Drake,
Okay.
old
Drake.
Kanye.
Oh, Kanye.
Yeah, I miss the old Kanye. Have you heard that song?
No.
Wow.
Sorry.
Delete that.
Sorry.
Delete that. You're not gonna understand
I
what
keep
said.
up more with Kanye with the crazy shit that he be doing, man. Like
Oh, I
he's
know.
wild, man. I mean, what else are you gonna do? I guess. But did you watch his documentary?
Someone told me to.
I
but
think it's on
didn't.
Netflix. Oh man, it's so he knew that he was gonna be here back then, like when he was a
He
nobody.
was doing it.
It's
bro.
wild.
He was doing it.
Yeah,
I
he's.
saw a little bit of it, but I didn't get to finish it.
I like that. Yeah, he just has a lot of money now. He knows he can say whatever the fuck he wants to
You can do
say.
whatever you want now.
Did you see
Dress
that
however you want.
Elon Musk clip of him telling advertisers to go fuck themselves
I think I heard about that.
because they were gonna boycott advertising on Twitter, I guess, or some shit? And he's
I
like,
might have, but I don't think so.
"Go fuck yourself." It was on NBC. They were interviewing.
What?
NBC was interviewing, him, and they're like,
Uh,
What do you mean?"
okay. Mm-mm,
But that's
I've seen that.
you know, as a billionaire, and then he says, "Well, what do you mean? What I mean?" He's like, "You're gonna blackmail me with money? Go fuck yourself." He's like,
I didn't see that.
he's like,
'cause
"Don't advertise it." Yeah,
What?
That's
It's
one thing I
crazy.
loved about love about Kanye. He
He don't
speaks
give
his mind.
a-
Like he wants, like North is literally him. I feel like.
I've seen little clips of her. Yeah, she's a little sassy for sure.
Yeah, like she was asked like, "Do you like what your mom does?" She's like, "What does she do?"
Or this
I was
recent
like,
one that's going around about her Met Gala dress with the pearls, and she's like, right in front of the designer, she was like, "Oh, I think it looks cheap. The pearls look cheap, and it looks beachy." And the designer was like, "Dang, like I made that."
Am I being punked?
Yeah, have you seen it?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Oh,
Her mom's
boy.
like, "You need to learn how to say things nicer." Like, it was crazy.
Do you guys have you gone to the Concrete Gallery in the mall? Like, are you a shoe? Are you
Mm-hmm.
Do you know EJ then?
I know EJ, Nate, Kamaya started working
Yeah,
there.
and Kaz. I think Kaz is out of there, right?
Kat, yeah. They're really good people. I've been there a couple times.
Did you know them before?
I only know them from the boutique that I was
Okay.
in. They did like a shoe, I don't know what to call it really, like a promotion video, and we were in it. It was during like Halloween. And
That's the
we were
one I seen. Yeah, and there's an,
And
I was
the
like, I
red-
know I saw you in something else.
Yeah, that I did with them. That's how I met them originally. And then they stopped by a couple times for our sunglasses and stuff. They gave us some merch, and that was it.
Yeah, I like that he transitioned from shoe store 432 to Concrete Gallery.
If you look
That
back
shit's
a year
fire.
ago till now, oh my gosh.
He's a-
They're doing it.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
doing
I'm
it.
really
like their
excited for
videos
him.
too. I think I just saw one where they're like, "Oh, if you can find this person that robbed our store," and then continue like, "Oh, I just moved it. They didn't rob the
No,
store."
that
I was
was
like, "That's
good.
such good promotion." Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, where are they thinking about this right
Yeah,
now? They're
that's-
doing
I
it.
think
You
my
get it.
brother did a.
Her brother, yeah, did
mural
a
for them or
mural.
something.
A mural?
Is
What's it
it
called?
What is it called?
Mural?
Mural.
Mural?
Mural.
We're
I
in
can't
the
talk
store?
today.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah,
They
okay.
painted in there.
Joshua
Who's your brother?
Lopez. Joshua Lopez.
He does paintings and stuff.
Yeah, he does like paintings. He's done a few events.
What's it
where-
called? Spray painting? He's spray painting.
Okay.
Yeah, he recently did a
How old
barber.
is he?
show. He's 22. 22.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'm following. I think I maybe already.
Big Josh.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Can you get a mural?
Oh shit.
Hit him up.
Okay.
Yeah, search.
Yeah. If it's the same one, then yeah, I've known him since he was like 14, 15, because I used to work
Yeah.
at Team Flow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew you looked familiar.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was
I
there
used to go to Team Flow.
Okay, when?
With Kelsey. Murphy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Small
shit.
world.
Yeah.
Small world.
Oh yeah. So that's the other thing. Like within the loop, I've met even through there. It was probably at least 2,500 students. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So like some of you, I've been paying attention to, like Josh, since they were 14, 15,
Yeah.
like for 7-8 years. So
He has talent right now. He's
Oh my God, he
working
does good.
in the
Drawings
field
and
still,
everything.
so.
yeah, I noticed it a couple years ago. I wanted him on, I think on season 1, and it didn't happen. I think I reached out for season 2 as well. So I think I reached out
Wow,
again
let
this
him
season.
know.
Yeah, let him know. Yeah,
know.
because I think he had stopped for a little bit, or I didn't see,
Yeah,
and so. I told him, hey man, you still like, what's up? Like your shit's cold. Like keep going, bro. Like don't stop. You know?
I told him that
We
too. Like,
have-
you can go places. You can do TikTok, Reels. Like, keep doing it. And I always tell him to push it. I'm a social media person, so I'm like, you need to do this.
Exactly
you need to do
right.
that.
We had a major event that happened like 2 years ago, so like that's where he kind
That
of
may
fell
be
off.
okay.
So I've been telling him to pick it back up though, like, but ever since then, like he's just been work. So
Yeah, he's
kind of
really
left
good.
that tattoo and drawing. Like he don't really draw no more. He don't tattoo no more.
Yeah, he was
but
in
No, let him know.
tattoos
he's
for a
definitely
while.
gonna. I'm encouraging him always. So
What do you remember about Team Flow?
What's
all
Team
the kids
Flow?
were not holy there.
What was that?
No, of course there was. Of course,
They were all
it was all
bad.
you hoodlums. Goddamn it, that's the point.
No, but Kelsey, she's the one who introduced. Like I said, I
I
don't
think
think
she's.
places.
I think she's got a personal brand.
Yeah, she's actually in.
She's like really good aesthetics.
Yeah, last time I talked to her, I think she was in real estate or in insurances.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her in years.
I just like her Instagram. I started
Yeah.
following her like 2 months ago.
She has a thing for plants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she has a
exactly.
thing for plants. But yeah,
It's
she's
a-
competitive.
It's
Yeah,
a
I was like,
place
what are you
right here
talking
down the
about?
street that I say like an after school program. So we would pick up students from junior highs and high schools, take them down. It was Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's like a full on cafeteria. We had foosball tables, pool. It's like just to hang out after school,
I think the thing I liked most was the food. They always fed us.
and then the food. Yeah. That's how I always tell people. I'm like, don't even go for Jesus, bro. Go for the free food.
Wow.
Yeah, we got
It was
free
like,
food all
because
day.
after school,
Hey,
they
it's
would go pick
Sunday. I'm
us
so
up.
sorry.
Yeah. Actually, it was throughout the week, Monday through Friday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang.
So and then after we'd have we'd have games and shit like that, and then bring speakers in on Thursdays to kind of just tell their life story, you
A lot
know.
of people had
Aw, that's
testimonies
cool.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
and you'd be surprised. It was kids that went through a lot. So
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it's Team Flow's been around for 20 years, so they've been had probably tens of thousands of students go through. Probably at least 10,000, you know, in their lifetime. So it's a really good. Yeah. So I've known quite a few of you guys just through that, and that's when I realized when I was at Team Flow that something had to be done. Like in the loop, I had an idea back then.
Right.
I just didn't know how to do it.
How to
I don't know
go
if you remember. There was this one night where I did like I let kids go up there and they rapped and did some poetry, but it was like my pre-launch of like doing in the loop.
right.
And I was like, oh, yeah, we can't do it here. And then I tried downtown. There used to be this comedy store. We had a little platform. I took a couple students one night. I was like, all right, try it there. So this has like been in the making at least for 7 years, just, again, giving you guys another platform. Because after Team Flow, there's really not anything else to plug into, if that makes
Right.
sense. And a lot of students would come back and be like, as adults, but they can't attend because it's only for teens,
Oh, yeah.
So in the loop for me, it's feeling like it could be something else that they could look forward to and be a part of, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because what eventually I want to be in, do interviews probably 3 or 4 times a week. Because there's so many of you guys that are popping up on the scene, or that I want to get reacquainted with. Yeah. So we have, we could do probably 100 episodes a year if we wanted to. So
Yeah.
I think it'd be real
needed.
vibey, Yeah. So real quick, and then we'll end it. What do you think about like the music artists that you have come across in Midland and Odessa? Did y'all guys think there was a scene like this, or what do you think of the artists out here?
The only one I really know is Migs.
Okay.
My brother used to be really good, close with him. They went to high school together, but he's came far.
Yeah, he's
really
killing
far.
it.
So, but he was actually performed at La Hacienda too.
I saw
the
that.
pre-performance
Oh,
for
yeah.
OT. So he did good. His people loved him. So
Yeah, he reminded me when I used to go into Midland Freshman for Team Flow. He's like, bro, remember I used to rap? I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember you. I'm like, holy shit, bro.
That's
Like,
crazy.
it was at San Jacinto.
yeah,
He used to be over there and people would surround him and shit. I'm like, all right. But I totally forgot.
he's
What about you? Did you like coming across In the Loop and seeing some of these artists?
Yeah, like I know you did Thomas. Did you do
Oh, yeah.
Thomas? Thomas, Chris. I know they're doing really good. And then there's also newer artists now.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to get in there. They're doing good. I feel like a lot more people are like getting comfortable with it. So they're
Exactly.
doing a lot more, reaching out more, and doing stuff like this. So.
And there's real conversations going on, like with some of these guys with labels in their messages and, exchanging conversation and open conversations, which I don't think people realize. Like, there's a real scene out here, and the right people are paying attention. And it's like, if you want to occupy the space and you're thinking about it, like with these interviews, I'm like, go, because
You gotta be on go like all the time. You
Yeah.
gotta keep going. You can't just stop, take a break. You gotta keep going.
for sure. And
like, do
in
tours
about 3
and-
years, they're really going to be paying attention, because I think like Chris is going to be one that blows up. I think Low Key's going to blow up. I think EXO Lil Sauce is getting there. Migs, of course, that whole group.
Yeah.
Migs, Cass,
Migs doing good.
Kamaya.
Maya's coming up too.
They're fucking
Akila.
superstars.
Akila's doing
Akila,
good.
they're not just norm. I hate to say it like that, but
I feel like they're doing really good because they're really out there. Like, for example, for Chris, he went to he did like a tour.
Yeah.
And we went. We were part of one of the people that went with him on a
Hell
tour to
yeah.
Dallas. And we met so many people, like producers, like other artists
Yeah,
doing
same.
that. Like if you keep doing that, you're gonna meet so many people. I met so many people while I was there. So many promoters for like different places, like artists. Like I met so many people that I'm still in contact with now.
Oh wow, see.
So I feel like all artists now should do that. Like go to like not like crazy like New York, but like go to like Dallas or Austin and meet new people, and they'll promote you from there and like other places. Like that's why I feel like Migs and Akila and those artists are doing really good because they're really pushing it, like pushing.
Yeah, even like Mikey Mike as a photographer and videographer, the work he's doing right now.
Oh my god, I feel like from like a year or two ago, he was just like doing like local, and now he's like out there like crazy doing like big artists and like, stuff like that.
He's
doing
killing it
really
right
good.
now, and he's still accessible if that makes sense. You know, like and again, that's the thing. Like as an artist out here, this is just the beginning stages of what's happening. Like you want to position yourself for what's about to happen in the next 5 years, so you can be ready. I feel. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel like In the Loop could be a piece of that, if that makes sense. So, again, I just wanted to highlight you. I've been following you since the visual and things like that, and I think you're a really good representation of what we're doing out here, meaning as artists. So, I wanted to introduce you to the community and have your shot of being encouraged and recognized. So, I'm glad you brought your best friend. So, next time we'll bring her again. Hopefully, there's a shot waiting after this.
Hopefully,
Maybe. I'm looking at just
please.
kidding. But where can people follow you? Where can people find you? Where's the best place to?
Hit me up on Instagram. I'm more of an Instagram person,
Yep.
but I'm on TikTok, Twitter, on Snapchat. It's the same name, Jordyn Elyse, JORDYN Yeah.
And where can they find you? At the bar?
Yes, at the bar.
At work? No, shout out
At the
to
liquor
Oilfield,
store.
man.
Yeah, Oilfield. Yeah, I was gonna say my company, but
So you're coming? No, you want to do it? No, okay, yeah.
Shout out.
cut that.
No, thanks for sitting in that third seat. You know, you weren't.
I wasn't planning
She's a
on
little
Planning on
skeptical,
it,
but I'm
so-
like, no, you have to.
I think you did well. You're
gotta be.
natural, Phil.
Yeah, you did good.
Once we should probably, depending on Ryan, but usually it's about a week. It may be 2 weeks, but by Thursday or Friday this will drop. So I'll send you guys a link. I'm gonna clip some things, and then do some promotion. We'll go from there.
Make
But
us look good.
Ryan will do that with these cameras and things like that. But no, we will. Thanks for taking the opportunity to have this conversation and letting us get to know you. I can't wait for what happens to you over the next few years, and then we just catch up.
too.
You know, so.
A New Year's the next month.
Oh, I
so-
know it's going to be wild, man. There's a lot that people should take advantage of. So,
Yeah.
this was an In the Loop production. Again, if this is the first time joining us, and this was to your liking, tell your friends about us. If not, keep it to yourself. And that's a wrap. Appreciate y'all.
Wrap.
Thanks, Ryan.